Have you ever wondered if she's into you but don't know how to read the signs? As a man, you want to succeed in the dating scene and attract high-value women, go on awesome dates, and have incredible relationships. But it can be challenging to know if a girl is into you or just being friendly. Don't worry though, because in this video, you'll learn the definitive signs that will help you know right away if a girl is truly interested in you. Let's dive into the world of attraction and dating. 1. She fidgets or plays with her hair. When observing a woman, certain behaviors such as playing with her hair or fidgeting with jewelry may suggest feelings of anxiety or nervousness. These actions could be classified as replacement gestures, which are intended to ease anxious feelings. Alternatively, a woman may feel uncomfortable and uncertain of how to proceed in a given situation. However, it's important to note that playing with her hair or fidgeting with a cup does not necessarily indicate that a woman is interested in you. Other contextual factors must be considered to determine her level of attraction. For example, if you make eye contact with a woman and she holds it for 2 to 3 seconds before looking away and fidgeting with her hair, but continues to show positive signals and smiles, it may indicate that she is nervous, but interested in the interaction. When interpreting these behaviors, it's important to consider the context and other nonverbal cues to gain a better understanding of a person's thoughts and feelings. 2. She smiles at you. If you happen upon a lady casting a glance your way once, you may deem it a mere coincidence. However, if you catch her peering in your direction twice, well, that signifies a distinct tale. This rings particularly true if the eye-to-eye connection is accompanied by a smile. When a woman spots a man she finds intriguing, she will typically perform the following actions: lock eyes with him, express happiness through a smile, laugh, or giggle, and then divert her gaze elsewhere, revealing the gentle curvature of her countenance and the side of her neck. 3. She holds eye contact. If a woman locks eyes with you for longer than a blink of an eye, say around 3 to 5 seconds, there's a solid chance she's got the hots for you. There are a few explanations for this. If she's genuinely interested in you, her eyes meeting yours is probably causing a release of oxytocin in her brain. This is fantastic news for her, and if you're into her, it's terrific news for you too. After all, they say the only 2 things in life that truly make us happy are oxytocin and dopamine. But extended and regular eye contact may also be a signal that she's trying to connect with you or provoke you to connect with her. This is her way of announcing, "I fancy you, and I'm worth your time. So come here and connect with me." 4. She tries to be physically close to you. When a lady is interested in someone, one of the most apparent signs is that she will make a noticeable effort to be physically close to them. There have been instances where shy and withdrawn women would try to get as close as possible to the person they like, just like a human magnet. If a woman is getting close to someone on purpose, it could mean that she enjoys their close proximity and wouldn't mind being even closer. For example, if a woman leans in when talking to someone over lunch or leans toward them to whisper in their ear at the bar, it could be a sign that she's trying to get as close to them as possible. If a woman removes obstacles like her purse so that there is nothing standing between them, it's also a good indication that she wants to be physically close. These are all signals that someone should be on the lookout for if they're trying to figure out whether or not a lady is interested in them. 5. She exposes her neck. When it comes to attraction, women have some pretty powerful evolutionary cues that they use to catch a man's attention. One of the most effective moves a woman can make is the classic hair flip, which exposes her neck and accentuates the curves of her face. This simple gesture accomplishes 2 things. First, it sends her pheromones wafting in the direction of the man she's interested in, which can help to stimulate his sense of smell and get him feeling more attracted to her. And second, it tilts her head back, revealing her neck, a sensitive and vulnerable part of her body, and making her appear even more alluring to him. Interestingly, many women will do this hair flip without even realizing it, so if you see her doing it, there's a good chance she's either really interested in making that insurance sale, or she's trying to catch your eye and get your attention. Keep your eyes peeled for this subtle but powerful move. It could be the key to unlocking her interest in you. If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe for more content like this. Also, let us know what you think about this video topic in the comments. 6. She laughs at your jokes. When it comes to attracting women, having a good sense of humor is key. Whether you're looking for a one-night stand or a lifelong mate, women are generally drawn to men who can make them laugh. And it's not just about getting a chuckle here and there. Shared laughter and humor can be a strong signal of mutual interest and compatibility. In fact, having a good sense of humor is often the most effective tactic men can use to attract women. So if you're hoping to catch her eye, try cracking a few jokes and see how she responds. If she's laughing and enjoying herself, there's a good chance that she's feeling some chemistry between you. And here's a little secret. If she's laughing at your jokes, there's a good chance that she's interested in taking things further. So keep the laughs coming, and who knows where it might lead. 7. She texts you first. One of the most important things to keep in mind when navigating the modern dating world is this. If a woman is texting you, she's probably interested in you. Of course, there are exceptions to this rule. Maybe she just wants to be friends, or maybe she's trying to sell you something. But if she's initiating conversations with you and responding quickly to your texts, chances are she's genuinely into you. You can also tell how interested she is by the effort she puts into her texts. If her responses are short and lacking in substance, she might just be killing time until someone more interesting comes along. But if she's making an effort to be funny, sharing details about her life and generally engaging with you on a deeper level, that's a great sign. And here's a pro tip. If she's sending you pictures of herself, she's almost certainly interested in dating you. Women don't usually invest that kind of time and energy into someone they're not attracted to. So if you're wondering whether or not she's into you, pay attention to how often she texts and how engaged she seems in your conversations. And remember, sexual interest can be a powerful motivator, so if she's putting in the effort, it's a good sign that she's into you. 8. She's interested in your dating life. When you look into the science of attraction and mate selection among humans, you'll find that females place a high value on resource potential. This is because engaging in sexual behavior has historically been more costly and risky for women, so they've evolved to look for mates with high resource potential to minimize that risk and cost. One way this plays out in real life is when a woman starts asking about your female friends and dating life. This helps her figure out if you're already investing your time, money, sexual attention, and emotional energy into other women. But it's also a sign that she's at least somewhat interested in you. If a woman had no sexual interest in you, she wouldn't have any reason to care about your female friends or who you've been dating. So if she's asking those questions, it's a good sign that she's considering you as a potential mate. 9. She wants to spend time with you. Have you ever had that feeling where someone just keeps popping up in your life? Like, you'll see them at the grocery store, and then at the gym, and then randomly at a friend's BBQ. Well, it turns out that this can be a sign that someone is really interested in you, especially if that someone is a woman. If you notice that a particular lady seems to frequent the same places you do, or always seems to be around when you're hanging out with mutual friends, it might be worth paying attention to. And if she's making a point to spend time with you, or strike up a conversation, that's even more telling. In conclusion, understanding whether or not a girl likes you is not always straightforward, as attraction and mating behavior is nuanced and require paying attention to subtle signals and context. While knowing the science of human attraction can be helpful, the most important source of information is the woman herself. Men need to remain focused and aware of their interactions with women to avoid getting caught up in emotional reactions. Filtering interactions through a context lens involves two approaches. The first is to remember that one signal doesn't necessarily mean anything, which can be useful in regular social circles. However, when it comes to women you may never see again, it's important to trust your instincts and shoot your shot if you think she's interested. But always give her an easy out and be gracious if she declines. In the end, it's about being self-aware enough to watch your interactions play out, learn from them, and gather information without getting too caught up in your emotions. Keep your head in the game and trust your instincts, and you'll be well on your way to figuring out if she really likes you or not. If you like this video, then check out these related videos to see more and make sure to subscribe and leave a like.